I'm fat and I hate it. Very unpopular opinion in the body positivity community. It's not only because fat phobia. Well, a little bit, but mostly it sucks physically. Yes, you can be fat and be happy, but you cannot be comfortable because being fat is so uncomfortable. Clothes don't fit properly. You get out of breath while walking. You just know you take up more space and you become very self-conscious. Public transport, planes and stuff like that. I fit in one seat and I don't need extender, but I already feel uncomfortable and I'm worried that someone's gonna feel uncomfortable sitting next to me. Some of us are afraid they're gonna break the furniture. How crazy is that? Especially those like plastic chairs. Think about all that. How can you say that being fat is okay? Like, it is okay. No one should be shamed for that, but like, it's so uncomfortable. Let's not be delusional. It sucks. It also sucks mentally. You're so big that you're becoming invisible. Ironic, right? People, and especially men, just don't look at you. They pretend you don't exist. They don't make eye contact. I'm just walking down the street and it literally feels like I'm wearing invisibility clothes. If I walk on the street and look at a man, just randomly, you know, without any agenda, they immediately turn their head away just so I don't think that they fancy me. And the thin friend will never understand. They'd be like, oh, just smile at people. Just smile at men on the street. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna put myself through that. And same with dating. They'd be just like, no, you just need to put yourself out there. You just need to go and date people. Like, God, it's not that easy. I'm not saying that no one can be attracted to me, but it's so much harder to put yourself out there and the possibility of rejection is way higher. Don't live in the same world. And yes, I am definitely looking forward to going out with you and pretend I'm not hurt when the guys talk to you and then just ignore me. I think the worst part of all, it's all the judgment. Like, I'll give you an example. Have you seen all those mukbang, I hope I'm saying that right, videos when people are just like eating large amount of foods in front of the camera? It's usually skinny people and like people don't say much. And when I see on TikTok videos of like skinny girls just like destroying a burger, so many comments from men. Oh, wife material, perfect, that's amazing. I love a girl with appetite. But then a fat person just existing and eating something even healthy. I've seen the videos of this girl. She does what I eat in a day and she's extremely healthy and she's eating within her calorie deficit, which obviously for a bigger person is bigger than from someone that's already thin. And she was eating just chicken, potatoes and some veg. And the comments, oh my God, it was honestly crazy. And she's so brave for showing that. I don't know where she is now because she's not coming up on my For You page anymore, but you go, girl. And like, honestly, she was eating chicken, potatoes and vegetables. And people were saying, how can you eat so much? You should cut off potatoes. You should not be eating any carbs. This is too much to lose weight. You should be eating only 1,000 calories. What the fuck? And of course they just assume because you are fat, you eat so much and you're just so lazy. Trust me, I'm probably going to the gym more than any of you. I remember I was going to this circuit class on Saturdays and I was going week by week and I was actually doing quite okay. And it's a very tough workout and I was the only fat person there. And the trainer changed and the new guy came in and he was singling me out every time we were doing something. It's like, good job, yes, you can do it, you can do it. It made me feel like shit. I know he was coming from the right place, but dude, don't act like you're surprised. I'm fat and I can do it. I don't need that. Same with medical attention. I've heard so many horrible stories of people being misdiagnosed or not even diagnosed at all because they're fat. Doctors just dismiss the symptoms and put everything on their weight. I have one story that literally boiled my blood. I went to renew my contraception prescription last year and the nurse, it was appalling. She asked me if I knew how much I weighed and I said yes because I went to the gym like 2 days ago and I was weighed by my personal trainer, so I told her the weight and she asked me still to go on a scale because she didn't believe me. I was just shocked I did that, and then she started talking to me about I need to lose weight, and I said, I'm aware, thank you. I am on a diet right now. I go to the gym, I'm on the meal plan, everything is fine, I'm losing weight. And then she said, oh, what do you do? So I told her that I'm eating around like 2,200 calories. Yes, that's my deficit. And that I'm going to the gym like 3 to 4 times a week, and I work with a personal trainer. And she just looked at me. And she asked me, and she then asked me like, what would I eat for like typical breakfast? And then I said, I eat like avocado toast, or I would eat some eggs in a toast or a porridge, and she just looked at me like I just told her that I'm eating McDonald's for every meal. She was like, you know, in order to lose weight, you need to stop eating carbs. I wanted to kill her. She had no idea what she was talking about. She has no qualification to say that. And I reported her to my GP, and I said that this was disgusting. I'm strong and I know I have all this knowledge, and I've been doing this for years. And now I'm working with a PT, I'm in therapy, and it didn't destroy me. But some other person can go there and can receive this advice and can develop eating disorder. This is just insane. And let me tell you, I'm reluctant to go back. People can be then discouraged to go to the doctors, to go to see a nurse, to go to emergency room, because they're afraid they're gonna be dismissed or gonna be treated like that. So then they don't seek help, and that's just terrifying. Did you also know that things like this can happen in workplace? Because fat people are perceived as lazy, they're less likely to be hired when it's them against someone that's thin. Same with promotions. So when all of this is so bad, you might ask yourself, why are you fat then? It's horrible, just change it. In one of the Facebook groups I'm in, this girl wrote that she doesn't understand the society anymore because people are so sensitive, you cannot say anything. And she said that there was this post of a girl that she's getting married very soon, and she feels uncomfortable in her body. Her maid of honor is very skinny, and she's fat, and she feels like people will be looking at the maid of honor instead of her, even though she's the bride. And she was asking for some advice, like what to do with kind of like underwear buy and stuff like that. And this girl said that she needs to lose weight, and she was banned from this group, and she doesn't understand why. And she was trying to be helpful, and a lot of people try to explain to her what she's done, but she still didn't understand. We know that we are fat, and we know that in order to not be fat, you need to lose weight. Mind blowing. It's not like I'm going through my life just, you know, being happy and, you know, all is good, and then someone's like, oh, you're fat, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you. I did really. That it's a brand new information. Thank you so much. And you don't know, maybe this girl already lost like 50 pounds and she's still on a journey and she's still doing whatever she can, and that a comment might have hurt her so much. You don't know that. So my best advice is to shut up and don't comment on people's appearance. And trust me, every fat person tried dieting at least a couple of times. It's a disease. Yeah, disease, Google it. No one is fat because they're lazy. There's always something more. It's either physical or mental. There are eating disorders like binge eating. I've struggled with that for years. Binge eating and emotional eating, it's horrible. And it's not that easy to treat. Like, I've been in therapy for years, and we use food as a tool to deal with very hard emotions. So when I was a kid, a family member was very mean to me and was bullying me, and I used food as coping mechanism. I was locking myself in my room and eating, and then I was feeling very bad about myself, so I was eating more to kind of numb that feeling, and that's how I gained weight. It's not because I'm lazy, it's not because I normally overeat. I eat quite healthy. I love vegetables, I love green juices, I love green smoothies, I love salads. I don't have a problem with healthy eating. It's just those days when I feel emotional. So it is a vicious circle. You eat to numb the pain and the bad stuff, but then it makes you feel even worse afterwards, so you eat again to silence that voice. It's just horrible. And a few weeks ago in therapy, I had epiphany. I will never break this cycle if I won't stop being my own bully. I never looked at it that way for some reason. I'm very self-aware, but it never occurred to me that the fact that I hate myself so much keeps me in that position. I preach self-love here, and I am talking about the techniques and stuff, but it's really hard, because when you see that in the mirror and the world hates you for who you are, it's hard not to hate yourself. And when I realized that the only way to change it is radical self-love, I did change. I am binge free for like a month now. In that time, I went to London, I went on road trip, and usually I would use those opportunities to, like, you know, eat more, feeling like, oh, I'm on holiday, so I can let go and I can binge. But I didn't do that. I was very stressed at work, and I didn't do that. Now every day I list the things that I'm grateful for, and I'm more kind to myself. It does work, and I really do want to lose the weight. There's not a fat person who really wants to be fat. They can lie to themselves and they can even say that online, but they don't want that. It is uncomfortable, and that's the truth. It's very uncomfortable to be in a fat body. You should love yourself at every size, but you should also strive to change. And I'm doing this now. Today's Sunday and I'm having a weigh-in tomorrow after 3 weeks, and I've been doing so good. I was in a calorie deficit. I was going to gym 4 times a week. My goal is to be in calorie deficit and eat high protein, veg and fruit and stuff like that, but also to eat what I like. So for example, I've had pizza for dinner yesterday, and that's okay. This channel is not strictly weight loss channel, but I think I want to document it. I think I want to share it with the world. Let me know what you think. Do you want to see that? If you're in the same position as me, let me know down in the comments, and let me know if you agree with what I've just said. So if you want to learn more about positive self-talk, you need to watch this video.